The greater good.
Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. I was at Mining Disrupt. There was a miner that stopped the show from Elphapex, and I had a chance to interview the Elphapex team and talk to them specifically about this miner that I will be showing you footage of in this video, and I will show you the full interview, but I wanted to go over it real quick on their website. It is a very impressive home miner for Litecoin and Dogecoin, so it's a Scrypt miner, and it's called the DG Home 1. Now, this is not launched yet, and we'll go into the details of when it will launch and more things that we talked about in the interview. But I just wanted to show you right off the bat how impressive the specs are. 2000 megahash, 620 watts, 0.31 joules per megahash. That's on point with their big boy DG1, 0.31 joules per megahash. Not everybody can run one of these loud heat producing ASICs at home. So you'd have to have 220 volt. You'd have to be able to deal with the noise and deal with the heat of the DG1. And if you can, great, it's a great miner, but I really like these home miners. So we will kind of dive a little deeper into what we can expect from the DG Home 1 in this interview. But check it out. It is sleek looking. It just looks like a desktop computer. And I'm telling you, I was standing right next to this thing. It is whisper quiet. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk to Payne. He is with the Elphapex team, and we'll see what he has to say about the Elphapex DG Home 1.
Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. I'm here with Payne, and he is part of the Elphapex team here at Mining Disrupt. I am very excited to check out this new miner right here. It's the Elphapex Home Mining 2000 megahash, 620 watt, 0.31 joules per megahash Doge Scrypt coin miner, and it's very impressive. I was looking at some of the big boy miners over there, and it seems like it's very close to efficiency. And I wanted to talk to Payne. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Yes, sir.
So first thing I wanted to ask was, when will this miner be coming out and available for people to purchase?
Yep, great question. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of our products in the lineup here. We can show you guys in a second.
Yeah.
But we are announcing this home miner here, as you can see. So this guy's actually running. As you can see from the smart meter here, it's very quiet. You cannot really hear anything. If I even to put the mic really close to the miner, you can't really hear anything. We are previewing this product. We're getting a lot of interest for this product, especially for folks who who want to get into mining, or who live in a colder area. Right, in the winter, it's good to use this to heat up the home, and also make some Dogecoin and Litecoin. So we are gonna start delivering this. We're planning to be Q4. We don't have an official retail price for this yet, but hopefully it will come very soon. And then by the time we actually ship it, it will be a even better looking product, right? So this is still a little prototype. It looks good, but we're hoping to improve upon this as well.
I was very impressed by how quiet this thing was. So I asked him, what kind of cooling system does this have?
Yeah, great question. So this is a hydro cooling product. We have only one hash rate in there. So it's pretty impressive how, it also has like 2 gigahash of hash rate. It's not small, right? So you're making about like $5 per day with this. Covers the electricity costs, right? And plus you're making more money.
So myself and a lot of my viewers are from the United States, and we have 110, 120 volt electricity in most of our outlets. So in order for it to be a true home miner, I need to be able to run this on 110. So that's the next question I have for Payne.
So 110 for part of the world. If you live in UK, for example, we're also going to have I think it's a 220 version as well. The goal really is to help with decentralization, right? Because for Bitcoin, for example, it's becoming more and more centralized. For Dogecoin, it's people's coin. We want to help more people get into the world of mining, right? By making it easy, making it accessible.
Okay, so this man is speaking my language, because you guys, if you've seen my channel, my tagline is keep it decentralized for the greater good. That's why I love these home miners.
You guys know I'm a big fan of home miners for decentralization of a project, but I also wanted to check out the other miners that they had on display.
Yep, we can maybe move over there and we'll see the ASICs. So now we'll have 2 different products. One is called DG1, which is our first generation product. The other one is called DG1 Plus, which is our second generation product. So for the home miner, it's very efficiency-wise, very similar to the DG1, which is the first generation product, 31 joule per mega hash. For DG1 Plus, which is our second generation product, is 28 joule per mega hash. So the guy on the right is DG1. The guy on the left is DG1 Plus, right? So as you can see, the form factor is very similar to all the major miners out there, right? So it's a plug-in and play. You don't have to do any modification to your racking. The only difference between the two is the DG1 Plus is a little longer, so it has more chips in there. It's about 30% more powerful, but also about 3 joules per mega hash more efficient.
Not sure if you noticed, but I am standing right next to these things. There's 2 of them right next to each other, DG1, DG1 Plus, and it was pretty quiet considering these are both big boy ASICs. Now, granted, it's in a air-conditioned conference hall, so it might be louder. If the temperature goes up, the fans will have to ramp up, but I was pretty impressed that I was able to hold a conversation with Payne right next to these things. So the other thing that I was impressed with was that they already have different color options for the home miner. Let's talk about that.
These are so nice looking too. So you've got different color options that you guys are planning on?
Absolutely. So we saw the one over there is a different colorway. We have 2 other different color options over here. It's really, we want it to look good at your home, right? I don't want it to have a piece of brick sitting there. So it depends on your own personal style. You can choose the different colorways and different styles. And again, it's gonna hopefully look a little more, even more slick, right, when it comes out.
I love the way these things look. They are just so slick looking. And I was telling Payne that I was trying to set up a little mini home studio so I can do some live streams and do some footage in my home. So I'd love to have this on the shelf in the background.
So a funny story, because I try to have one of our ASICs running at my home.
Yeah.
My girlfriend will kill me.
Right.
But having some of these, she probably even wouldn't notice.
You wouldn't even notice. Yeah. I'm very surprised at how quiet these big boys are.
They're not loud either.
We're standing right next to it, and we're having a conversation. And these ones you saw when we were over standing next to that one, you can't hear it at all. The background chatter is way louder than these things are.
For sure.
And they're very cool. Like, I'm literally cool. Like,
you can only feel it in the back, which is...
You're right. The heat comes out there, but it's very impressive. It's not that hot coming out the back. It's very silent.
These will be launching later this year, but everybody wants to know, what will the price be? Do we know yet?
Not yet. Okay. Yeah, but we will make it. We'll make sure it's accessible and affordable.
I definitely want to check one out as soon as you guys have it.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time, Payne. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
I told Payne I wanted to keep in touch because I definitely want to be part of this when they launch.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
So you guys, tell me what you think in the comments about DG1 Plus, and the new home miner from Elphapex. All right. Thanks again for your time. I really appreciate it. I'm very excited about these home miners.
Of course. Me too. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's the Elphapex DG Home 1. I am pretty excited about this. I will be picking one of these up as soon as it's available. I will also keep in touch with the Elphapex team. Keep an eye on my YouTube channel, because as soon as I hear any more news about these little awesome home miners, I will let you know. I'll do another video. So subscribe to my channel for further content like this. Hit the like button if this video was helpful or at least interesting to you. And last but not least, don't forget to keep it decentralized for the greater good.
The greater good.